Hi, hello. Good morning, everyone. Today is a very exciting day. I'm very nervous and I'm very caffeinated. So it is Thursday, it is December 17th, and it is finals week and my last couple of days of finals, and some of my finals I have not exactly completed yet. So also, I've cried probably 3 or 4 times this week because of how overwhelmed I am. But anyway, I wanted to vlog today, try something a little bit different because today is a jam-packed day and this week has been insane. I have not been able to actually process very much. I don't remember what I ate for dinner yesterday, and I think it would be fun to vlog because I haven't tried it before. I haven't made a video in a really long time, and I wanted to do this for myself because work-life balance. I have a meeting with a product designer from Duolingo to say hi. Her name is Charlotte and she's been so kind to me and I'm excited to meet her. I have a LinkedIn phone screen. I'm very nervous even though it's like phone screens are typically, or what I have heard from lots of people who have been helping me, prepare for all of these interviews, that phone screens are basically making sure that you're like a real person and like not crazy. So I think I'm overthinking it, but whatever, I'm still nervous. I have to do a design challenge. So all of this, I forgot to say, if you're watching this, the reason why I have all these meetings is because I posted a video earlier on this week, basically an elevator speech for people or recruiters to see and then want to hire me. And I didn't realize how much traction it would actually get. And then LinkedIn kind of blew up. Well, in my case, blew up, which is insane because like I thought that like 50 people would watch the video. Anyway, so that led to this, but finals are happening, and also somebody contacted me from Wish and they were like, oh, by the way, if you want to join our internship, do this design challenge, it's due tomorrow. And I'm like, but it's fine. It's great. It's fine. I'm thankful. I just need to focus now. I realize that this might not necessarily be a good idea, but I'm doing this anyway. And I'll tell you how my day goes. I also have a class today, but my teachers, God bless them, are okay with me kind of like dipping a little bit in Zoom so that I can complete my design challenge. Shout out to Roger and Wojo. But I'm very excited and I'm really nervous too. I really hope that I do well, and I don't know. I feel like I have a lot of feelings. Finals have been happening. They've definitely been going. I think this is definitely the most stressed that I've been, which isn't a surprise to me as it is senior year. And I just can't wait for this week to be over and to be drinking hot cocoa. Okay, so it is currently 8:22 a.m. I'm gonna see how much I can get done before my meeting, but I'll see you guys in a few hours. So, funny story. Lied about filming later in the day, but here I am. It is the day after. It is 7:20 p.m. on Friday, December 18th, and I feel like the last cells, or the last brain cells that are actually working in my head are like watching Netflix or something. Like I cannot concentrate on anything, and the worst part is I still have 2 finals to turn in tomorrow. So I'm so happy for me. But in more relevant and like exciting news, I have not actually processed this yet, and so I feel like if my face is kind of just like deadpan saying this. I got into the next round for the LinkedIn product design summer internship, which is so exciting. I've never been in this position for some place that is like a large company. I don't know if I mentioned that before already, but the closest thing that I got to that was a design challenge that I had with Google, but then that ended up like not working out. So that's something to celebrate. The second thing to celebrate is that I'm not sure if I also said this yesterday. As you can tell, like my short-term memory is kind of like gone. She left. I have a on-site interview with Duolingo for their new grad position, and I will explain probably in a later video about the weird politics that are going on right now with new grad and internship. Long story short, I am applying for both because right now my graduation date is technically to be decided. Anyway, so there's that, which is insane. Like, what? And then there is, so I was talking yesterday about how I was doing a brand and marketing internship design challenge for Wish. I actually only had 2 days notice before it was due, and usually design challenges last like a week, and because of holiday season, like they were like, yeah, it's kind of urgent. And so I had 2 days, and I basically only spent like less than 24 hours on it because I had finals to juggle too. So I'm in a little bit in a like interesting spot with them because one of the people who worked at Wish actually reached out to me and asked me if I was interested in the graphic design position when I had initially applied for the product design internship position for the summer. However, they were like, oh, if you want to join earlier, definitely do this. My brain is not working! Anyway, so either way, I sent it in this morning and I'm moving on to the on-site interviews, but I'm scared. So I'm in a weird position and I'm trying to communicate with, you know, the recruiter and the woman that messaged me initially, and it's like really a weird time that this is all happening because it's December 18th and it's Friday and it's way past 5. So I doubt I don't expect to get any, you know, email back until like the new year, which is a lot of anticipation. And for someone that has chronic anxiety, you bet your bottom dollar I'm gonna be doing some diaphragmatic breathing this break. That's that. Very exciting. All very exciting stuff. I am really grateful. I just haven't cried or like leaped for joy because my brain is like genuinely not processing things emotionally other than like anxiousness. So there's that. And then another thing that was really helpful is I had 2 calls today, and mind you, this only happened because of the last video that I put up. So like, I didn't copyright like speaking a resume. Do it yourself. Like, bro, like go get some jobs and do that. And oh, tag me too if you do that because I'd love to see yours. Anyway, so what was I gonna say? Oh, I had 2 other calls today, and these were people that had found me because of my video. The first is with I believe it's an agency called Hathaway, and it was an interesting call. They were looking for someone to be available sooner, so that didn't really work out. However, they were like, oh, actually we foresee new job openings in the future, so like make sure to keep your eye out for that. So I linked that down below in case anybody was interested. They seem like a really interesting company. They're based in SLO, San Luis Obispo. I never understand how to say that. I just hear people say SLO for Cal Poly or say it in that way that I did. And then the second was with a project manager. he's a PM basically, not a recruiter. No one like actually like trying to look for someone to hire, but it was for a company which I applied for internship wise, or I think it's actually a new grad position. I think. Let me see. Okay, yeah. They're looking for more junior product designers at Voice, and Voice is an interesting, very intriguing company that was started. So it basically was the first ever social networking app to be created from blockchain. I don't even know what that means, but apparently it's like unknown, like the first time ever that this has happened. And they are very intriguing, and they already have thousands of users, but you know, obviously for social media they're trying to get to hopefully millions of users. And so I had a call. It was more of like an informational call, if anything. I learned a little bit more about company culture and stuff like that. Let me know if you want me to make a video about questions. I'm probably gonna make it anyway because I would think that that would be really helpful. The meeting went really well. I was very intrigued. I also was like, hey, I applied but haven't heard back. So I basically was like, please give the recruiters a nudge. And right after the call, a recruiter from the company like emailed me to schedule a meeting. So I was like, oh. So I'm very excited, and I feel like there's so many things, like moving parts that are happening, and I'm like grateful to the universe like doing this and like having things happen for me. I just like feel like my brain is so fried that I have not been able to like fully feel the gratitude. Like I know I'm grateful. I know this is like beyond what I would have ever thought I would be at, like starting this channel or starting Design Diaries specifically for this channel. But I am very excited to keep like vlogging my journey because I think it's really important. I watched Rachel Nguyen's video about process and work from home and vlogging, and how a lot of the time we just see the end product of someone's process, whether it's creative, whether it's like, I don't know, personal, whatever, and we never see the process. And I think that the point of this whole channel is like showing the process and being open to be vulnerable, to be wrong, to be, I don't know, scared and uncomfortable about the process of getting a job in the design industry. And like, I love Rachel Nguyen's stuff so much. If you're into like lifestyle fashion or even just like mentorship, like life mentorship, I highly recommend her channel. It's all so aesthetically pleasing, and I love her work. Rachel, if you're watching this, thank you for being alive. And so that was a tangent. I'm not surprised at all. And yeah, that I think is everything that I wanted to say in this video. I am very tired and I don't know how I'm gonna get through my next 2 assignments that I have to do. I don't know if all you design students out there are experiencing this as well, but with design school in particular, your finals are not necessarily, depending on what class you're taking, most of the time, if you're taking major art classes, they're projects as opposed to like a sit-down test, which I mean, I love. I hate tests. I hate standardized testing. I hate all kinds of testing. But I also see what the benefits are of the like testing situations are, because it's like a test, one and done, and you're good. You're done. Like whatever, right? But when you're a design student, it's like, oh, you have 15 weeks to complete this project, and if you are smart, like, yes, you'd want to, stay ahead of the curve, but really you're supposed to be in the same stage as everybody else that you're doing the project with. And then like, it's kind of the last few weeks that really determine whether or not you're gonna like be really proud of your project. And at this point, I'm at the phase where I have just been looking at my project for way too long to even like understand whether or not I'm doing a good job. Good thing though, I have fantastic friends in the class because like they you know, tell me whether or not I need to fix something. They're very honest with me, and I do the same with them. So I love my graphic design family, and if you're watching this, I love you. So that is it for me. I should probably stop procrastinating because it's 7:34 p.m. and I think I need to like turn my stuff in by like 12 p.m. or earlier tomorrow. Also, I didn't take into account how I have a Students of UXD event tomorrow. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. It's fine. We'll figure it out. Okay. Well, thanks for watching this update. I will definitely keep updating you all, but I am just so incredibly grateful for everyone who has supported me, whether it's on LinkedIn or on YouTube, because of my video. I could not have thought that that video would get as much traction as it would, or as it has, and I hope that it inspires you to, you know, make your own about me video. Please tag me if you do that, because I'd be so excited, and we can make like a little playlist of like all the about me elevator speech videos. And I'm definitely sure that I'm not the first one who has done this. I just got inspired by Elise after the UX portfolio do's and don'ts event that the Students of UXD had in partnership with the Adobe Experience Lab, and I like literally, it's like right after the event I had that idea. I like changed into a dress and then just recorded the video. So if I can do it, you can too. Words of affirmation, etc. Please let me know if you do make a video, because I'd love to see it. Thank you for watching. I will see you in my next video.